When you need help, when you're out of options, and you need your voice heard, better call 4.
3 out of 4 people, including the military, get a refund each and every year. The earlier you file, the earlier you get your money.
As we head into Veterans Day tomorrow, tax professionals have a message for members of the military. It is never too early to start thinking about tax time. What you need to know and do to maximize your refund in tonight's Better Call 4. The deadline to file 2022 taxes is April 18th. But according to Mark Stieber, Chief Tax Information Officer for Jackson Hewitt, taxpayers should start working on their returns as soon as possible, especially if you're a member of the military.
Veterans are a perfect example of regular Americans, except supersized. Their rules are complicated for veterans, both active and retired. There's tidbits of deductions or credits or just complexities on what's taxable and not taxable.
One example of that, Stieber says, is income.
There's certainly taxable and non-taxable income. Everything you get in your checking account is not necessarily something that goes on your tax return.
There are also specialty considerations with deductions.
But you get deductions for things like moving, where civilians won't necessarily qualify for the same benefit.
Stieber says that also applies to some credits.
But there's a lot of little areas that you can look at that'll get you a bigger refund, $1,000 or $5,000, if you know where to look.
A few other things for all taxpayers to do ahead of the filing deadline: keep solid financial records. Check in with a tax pro at the end of the year and near the end of January. And when you file electronically as early as you can to help speed up the process.
Get some help, electronically file, and do it early. You'll have a better experience, probably get more money, and certainly have less stress. And it is coming in about 60 days. So now is the time to start paying attention to your taxes. It'll be here before you know it.
Something else Stieber stressed about filing early: it helps you to safeguard your personal information against fraud. You're giving scammers less time to get their hands on your information, and military families tend to be big targets for fraudsters, according to studies from the Better Business Bureau. I've linked some additional resources for military members from the IRS in this story on NBC4i.com. Now remember, if you need help or you feel like you aren't being heard, you better call 4 at 614-212-4444. You can also visit our website, NBC4i.com/BetterCall4, and tune in every Tuesday and Thursday evening at 5:45 to watch Better Call 4.